Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. This is going to be on the 8th chapter of Jinrou game Crazy Fox, a great series that I've been reviewing for a while, and by that I am very honest. It's been more than a year I've been reviewing Jinrou game. This is the third installation to the series, and I'm pretty excited about it. Before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I am trying to reach 3,400. I'm going to see if 3,400 is even possible to reach, but I'm going to try my best to get to 3,400 this month, so try to get me there, guys. Also, if you haven't checked out the other Jinrou series, go check those out. Pretty great series. If you ever played Werewolf, it's basically that, but with actually people dying. So go check those out. And lastly, guys, you guys can always join the Discord. It is open for everyone, anyone. I'm so excited to see so many new faces there. So many people that are new, interacting and talking, and it's just awesome. So if you haven't joined, join. It's a great community. We keep it safe, we keep it friendly, and it's, you know, not too shabby. Anyways, lastly, I guess there is one more thing. There is a spoiler alert to this chapter, because I will talk about it in some detail. Now, when we last left off in chapter 7, Mori, our main character, she's freaking out because Sumida Ana, or Ana Sumida, she's flirting with her boo. She's flirting with the guy that she likes, Takigawa. So she doesn't, you know, she feels uncomfortable. She wants her to be out of the picture, because in her mind, she wants to end up with Takigawa. You know, someone corrected me in my latest chapter review, chapter 7. The fox can actually survive with villagers, so it is very possible for her to end up with Takigawa. So I guess I should have put that together, because she was already planning that. So, but anyways, she can survive, and that is her plan. But to get rid of anyone that is in her way, obviously werewolves as well. So she goes to her friend Ozawa. Now they have, you know, they've had this kind of unison agreement that they're gonna help each other, and she's like, you know what, I know who we should vote for next. We should not even consider voting for Miller anymore, which is the other guy that is suspicious for him saying he's a prophet, but no one really knows. She's like, we should move our votes to Sumida Ana. She's like, do you have any like concrete reasoning to that? She's like, no. And her friend Ozawa, or Okozue, she essentially figures it out that it's a personal grudge. You know, it's a personal grudge, but she needs to give her a little bit more, you know, ground to why and how they should get to that conclusion in the meeting. Because remember, at 8 p.m. they have to vote. So around 7:30, I believe, is when they're made to sit at the table, and they have to discuss who they're gonna kill and who maybe is the werewolf. So essentially, she says, you come up with something, and it moves all the way to the meeting. That now they're in the meeting, everyone is kind of talking. For the most part, they're kind of repeating the same thing, you know, what the so-called prophets prophetize, who they think is the werewolf. And essentially, one of the werewolves, Kintaro, the boy, he comes up with the idea of, hey, isn't it suspicious, or wouldn't you find it suspicious for people like the quietest persons in the room to be the werewolves? And he looks at Yuki, which is the other werewolf, and then looks at Sumida Ana, the girl that Mori wants to get rid of. Yuki immediately turns it on Sumida Ana. She's like, you know what? I am trying to figure out the room. I am very nervous, but you know who's calm? Sumida. Why is Sumida calm? I think she's calm because she knows that she's a werewolf, and she's planning to vote for someone else out. So the werewolves have turned on Sumida without even Mori having to move a finger. Ozawa is probably going to vote for her as well. So there's about 4 or 5 votes already on Sumida. It's going to be very clear she's going to be the next one to go. Now, Takigawa did try to defend her, and he couldn't find any firm information to prove that she's a villager, because the so-called prophets haven't checked her, so they don't know, right? That is, in a nutshell, the 8th episode, or 8th chapter, sorry. Sorry guys, it's early. It ends with them looking at Sumida, and Sumida kind of having this nervous look like, I'm gonna die. I think it's very obvious that she's gonna die. Now, who are the werewolves gonna kill? I don't know. Because I feel like they might go after Takigawa for defending her. That kind of gives them a reason to maybe them know that he's probably a villager as well. Plus, Mori did say that he was a villager, so I don't know. They might go after him. We still have a bodyguard and a spiritualist. Now, the bodyguard is the one that defends someone at night. So even if they pick someone, the bodyguard can defend that person at night, and they will still survive the night. The spiritualist, I believe the spiritualist, they're able to, if I'm right, I believe they're able to identify the dead people, who the dead people were. Is that right? No, that's the prophet. Well, I don't think prophet can do the dead people, but spiritualist has another job. I completely forgot about the spiritualists, because they haven't really mentioned them. They haven't really mentioned how they're gonna be involved and how important they are into this game. So anyways, for now guys, we are definitely coming closer to another death. Like I said in my previous chapter review, this series installation, you know, the third, this is the third installation to the series. It's quite different. The deaths are a lot slower. They're building up to these deaths instead of actually killing someone off the bat. So I'm very much interested to see what happens next, how they move the story on, and if they're gonna come to a point, because I know in the other games it seemed like the 3 chapters were all about figuring out the game, and then they went to killing off almost someone every chapter. So I wonder if that's gonna happen here. We still have a lot of people in the room that haven't really said much. Like, we haven't heard much for Mary or Chikara, or even Mumuko. I mean, there's a lot of people that haven't really spoken up. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share. Do any of that stuff, and that helps this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Go check out the rest of the Jinrou game series in my channel. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.